you hear the song?
I was trying to wear it like a stole and it didn't
That's a
work.
smart idea.
What were you singing the song? What was the song?
Well, it's Beautiful Day is a song we normally sing for everybody. Change the lyrics, so we're saying, it's Connell and Day.
Oh, I like that.
It's like your theme song if you guys had a sitcom.
Yeah.
Connell and Day, and then I'd be like the goofy one, and she'd be like,
I'm just worried about the static in my hair now from that rubber.
I know, we tried to destroy, listen, we're reprobates.
We're
okay? We're bad guys.
We're in a slightly ornery mood. Not horny, ornery.
Yeah, not horny. For sure not horny.
We're short and horny and long and ornery.
Long and ornery, like a longhorn. Hook 'em. Anybody from Texas here? Right, Austin? One person. All right.
One lone ranger.
One lone nacho-eating ranger. It's the best. The queso there is the best. I don't know what they put in it. It's anyway. Hi, Ruth.
Hi.
You came on looking so glamorous,
I'm trying.
I just have new flannel. But we're both in chocolatey brown
We are.
tones.
We've got our autumn tones. I feel like we're the same, like autumnal.
You know, my friends. I randomly remember on TikTok, like the color seasons were really hot.
I'm totally into it. I'm totally into it.
Here's a good story. My friend's husband's mother invented all that in the 70s.
You friends?
Husband's mother. So her mother-in-law.
3 degrees of.
It's close enough for a rumor.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
So anyway, she evidently wrote those books in the 70s, and she didn't make any money on the books. But she and her husband, who was my friend's husband, she and her kid would literally take those like mail-in things and send them out, and that's how they made all the money on that thing. And then she was on like Houses of the Millionaires and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's how she made her fortune.
Swathes of fabric.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you know what you are?
No.
I do.
What do you think?
I think you're the same as me.
You have so much more like actual life in your skin though, like pink, like a light person.
Maybe I know maybe I have a slightly different tone, but I feel like we're really similar.
Okay. So autumn.
I'm a soft autumn.
Oh, I didn't know there was a soft.
Yeah, there's subcategories. Have we lost everyone? Is anyone still with us?
Everybody in a colorway? Okay, great, good one.
Especially there's some guys here. That man loves this chat. He loves hearing about
Loves
it. He's a winter. He's a cold winter.
You could tell. You can tell, just cold
He
inside.
suits fuchsia and black and white, but not cream.
No cream.
No browns for him.
I can't do yellows or creams or whites or any pastels really.
Oh, so then you must be. I feel like.
Am I soft or a hard?
Hard.
I'm hard autumn.
You're hard or strong.
Strong or soft autumn. Okay,
I'm
so
soft,
you're
you're
soft
strong.
and strong.
I think
I like
so.
it. I buy that, right?
Okay. People are here for a supernatural panel, Felicia, and probably the guild.
Maybe, I don't know. They might be here for just you, Ruth.
I know.
Because you are
I had
beautiful.
some panel to myself yesterday. I'm good.
I heard. Okay, well, we can talk about anything. I'm so excited. Who here stayed up really late last night, though? Really late? Isn't it weird? You walk into Vegas, any building, and it's as if time stops. It's like, it could be 6 a.m. and you're like, give me a cocktail. It could be 12 a.m. and you're like, I need a latte. Like, I don't understand it. You just go into this time-space continuum where all you want to do is just walk around and feel like you want to burn money, like and shred it right there on the ground.
There's all that music, and then there's this scent being pumped into the air that makes
I
you
heard
spend
about that.
money.
It's like some pheromone, right?
Yeah.
Does it make people ovulate or just want to gamble?
or just touch each other inappropriately or something.
Well, keep your hands to yourself unless invited, okay?
But it's all the blue light as well, so it's the worst thing for your circadian rhythm. It's just like stay awake, and spend money, spend more money.
I mean, I haven't done it. I brought a $100 bill, and every time I've been in Vegas before then, I put it in like a nickel slot, and I sit there for like an hour, like kitty glitter or something. Look, I love it, you or me. But I don't really want to burn some money right now. I'm not in the mood.
Oh, I can't bear the thought of it.
No, I don't want to do that. No, I would never sit at a table. That's too official.
You know, I did it one time with Sam Smith and Alex Calvert in New Orleans. We went gambling. It wasn't Vegas, it was New Orleans. And I think it was like $25 for every time they threw the dice.
Oh, no.
And we were done in about 3.2 minutes. And I was like, that was an expensive 3 minutes
Exactly.
of entertainment, and I didn't like it. I didn't like losing.
No, it's kind of like, I love food, and so when I travel, it's always about food, experiences, stuff. And there's a new restaurant, Noma, which is one of the best restaurants in the world, is doing an exclusive residency in Los Angeles. And I got on the list, you know, I was like, I'm gonna sign up, I gotta go. They just announced that the dinner itself is $1,500 per person. And I was like, I can't make a poop that expensive. I can't. I think my limit for poops is like $250. Like that's my upper limit. I'd be like, that was worth it, you know? Like I can't.
Is it a tax deduction though?
I mean, if I could deduct it if I just
We talked about a film or something. We could say it's a tax
No,
deduction.
don't try to talk me into that. That's obscene. I would really like. I don't know.
There is great food in Vegas though, other than...
Yeah, you don't need to spend that much to go to Vegas.
There's great food.
I went to this place called Lemongrass last night. Delicious Thai food. Have you had a good meal yet?
All I've had is good. Everything.
All of it.
I've had a lot.
Have you ever done a Vegas buffet? Like one of the
I'm too scared.
It's a lot.
It's
And
too-
you don't, and then you feel like you're obligated to get your money's worth. I become suddenly my grandmother, like, go back, get more curry. Like, no.
On the first night I got room service and I got a New York steak and it was the size of my arm.
No, that's a big old beefy.
They give you good value here.
But then also you tried to order a tea kettle, and that was...
Yeah, so I like a cup of tea and there was no kettle in the room. There wasn't even like a coffee maker that you could turn into bad tea, right? That wasn't available. So I messaged, it's all messaging now, you can't phone anyone. And they said, yeah, we can bring you a kettle to the room. It'll be $88 plus a tip. So I went
to rent a
to
kettle?
rent a kettle for 3 nights. And I was like, okay, so I went to Target and I bought a kettle for $20.
And you will
And
return
had
it
it
next week.
delivered.
Yeah, and
No, I'll leave it for a little tip for the
You'll leave it
maid.
as a tip. You're like, here, you can sublet this kettle
For
out for
$88
$60.
a month.
Yeah, look at you. That's crazy. I don't know why everything's so expensive now, but you know, it is what it is.
You're that's how they make their money, right?
I'm not gonna do a $1,500 poop. I don't know, what is your poop limit? Like, what is your, like, that's the most I would pay for a meal.
I'm 300
300, yeah, that's probably, well, 250, yeah, I would say.
for like a really good one.
Is that include wine or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't drink wine, so if mine's 250, that makes more sense, right?
Yeah.
I don't-
Champagne maybe,
Champagne is good.
or a nice Merlot.
Champagne gives me such a headache, like a
Really?
horrible headache, but I'm like, the experience is almost worth it.
You just have to
get
drink
it.
more of it.
You think?
That's what I
Oh,
want.
okay. So like one glass is not, if I go 4 or more glasses?
Then you forget everything.
You just forget it. Okay, good. This is the lesson of the panel. Young children don't listen to us. Okay, we should probably take a question. Guys, we're gonna get your questions. Ask us anything. We'll tell you if we hate it. And that's it. What up over here?
What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
Hi guys, so I'm Casey, and my question is actually for Felicia because Ruth, I bothered you yesterday with ridiculous
Okay, I
questions.
told you.
I didn't know you
Told
did another panel without me. You're cheating on me.
I know.
It's fine. Okay, it's all right. What's your question?
All right, so what do you think your placement is in the moral alignment chart and why?
Moral alignment. Okay. Oh yeah. That's interesting. Me as a person or Charlie, my character?
I guess both, but my intention was for you as an individual.
Okay, me as I am lawful good. I'm like paladin. I've never stolen anything. I put, quarters in other people's meters. I am like goody two shoes. I think I'm really naughty. One time, just the other day, I almost walked out of a grocery store with ranch dressing in my underarm. It's a weird story. I was carrying stuff and I just put the ranch dressing there for some reason. And then I was like, and I ran back. I was like, I didn't mean to steal this. And he was like, I didn't even see you. But yeah, I'm super lawful good. I think that Charlie is more chaotic good because she did the hacking stuff. So she's like willing to do nefarious things for her moral alignment. So yeah, I think we are different that way. I'm the goodiest of good two shoes, and I'm okay with that. All right.
I like the sound of this chaotic good. That sounds like that resonates with me.
With you?
Yeah. As a
What about
person.
chaotic neutral? You're just kind of like your own moral code, nobody else's.
I think I do have my own moral code, but it is based on decency.
Oh, well,
or
that's
something.
good, in my opinion.
I think.
Yeah.
I hope.
Who knows? It seems the scale is sliding every day,
I
y'all.
know. Like,
Thank you for your question.
Thanks. Yeah.
thank you. I didn't understand it, but thank you.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Noah. I'm from Kentucky, and my question is for Felicia. So you are a part of two really big franchises, pretty much, Supernatural and Monster High. How does that feel? And like with the fan base, how do you feel with them like coming up to you and stuff? You know?
Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, I played Ghoulia in the last Monster High animated series. They actually canceled that series. They're developing it with like a really big screenwriter as a live action series, so I'm not sure what's going on. All I know is that I have a doll of myself, and that's victory, okay? Any doll or pop. And I still can't believe they don't have a Rowena Pop. This is upsetting to me. I don't understand it.
If I had realised 10 years ago, and I think if we'd pushed then, it would have been worth it then, and now it's just like, man.
But it feels like now is the time to do a Rowena Pop. Like people.
You think so?
Listen.
I have to write a strongly worded letter to Funko Pop.
I feel like you should. They are going under, I heard.
Are they?
Yeah, they're not doing well.
Jeez.
So get in while you can. That's what. Anyway, it's wonderful. I feel like whenever I get to be a part of a family, it's a privilege. It comes with a lot of expectation that you don't want to let people down, and you just want to do your best and fit in the best way, but also have your voice heard. And it's really tricky, you know? Supernatural was such a thrill for me to be on because I was on Buffy for so long for the last season. And that kind of set the bar of like, oh, I want to be part of these families forever. And I kind of created my own with the Guild. And out of that, I got offered to do the Supernatural episode, and I really shouldn't have done it because I was launching my own company, Geek and Sundry, that same month it was filming. And the thing was, I read the script and I was like, nobody else can play her. Also, I think they're getting canceled soon. It's like season 7. I'm not kidding. I was like, you're gonna be on the show, you better do it now because they're probably done this year. And it turned into 8 years. So, you know, I was not very smart back then, clearly, but I did know that the greatest joy of my life is meeting people who know as much or more about my own character as I do. And it keeps going. If you're part of the fabric of a family, like, it doesn't matter if the show's on or not. We're all still together, we're all celebrating what we've done. We don't know what the future will bring, but we know we're here for each other, and that's what's great.
I just put something together, sorry. I just put something together. So you created the world's first ever web series.
One of them, yeah, the first scripted one, yeah.
Yeah, which is amazing. Which I feel has led indirectly to streaming, which is now going to eat Hollywood. Are you responsible for Hollywood being eaten?
I was like that little kid with the burning house in the back. You don't know, but it's all gonna get destroyed soon. Yeah, it's been nice being cutting edge until everybody overtakes me and then they leave me behind. I'm like, wait, I didn't. No, it's cool.
You're amazing. You're an amazing creator.
I just like I like making stuff, and I'm so excited that you're doing the same thing I am now.
Well, yeah, because of a panel last summer, it was somebody in the audience asked a question, and they said, if somebody gave you $1 million to do something creative, what creative endeavor would you do for $1 million? That was the question.
Yep,
And
I
off the
remember.
top of my head, I said I'd buy the rights to this book called Paper Cup, and I'd turn it into a film, and I'd play the lead role. And Felicia's like, she leans over and she's like, you don't need $1 million to do that, and I'm going to hold you to this. She said.
I did. I was like, you have to do it.
So I'm in the middle of negotiating the rights to Paper Cup.
I'm so proud of you.
And it's because of y'all.
It's because of y'all proving that you don't need a bunch of guys in suits to be like, yeah, you can do that, or yeah, you can, you can. That's what's beautiful. Yes, Hollywood is a terrible place right now, and it's cannibalizing itself, and only the 1% are really working in a way.
0.001%.
Exactly, and then the creativity is very low. But the wonderful thing is that because fans can tell people, oh, I don't like this thing over here, but I like this, and you guys are on equal footing no matter what the budget is and people like it. And it's just a really wonderful time to be a creator. So I'm excited and proud of you. It's scary but awesome. Question.
Hello, my name is Matt, and this is for Felicia. I'm wondering what it was like working on AOTS with Kevin and Olivia.
Oh wow! Attack of the Show was a really long-standing, like, scripted comedy series. Was that on Spike?
Eventually it becomes Spike, but it was G4 TV.
G4 TV, yeah, that's right. It was great because that was like back in the day when nerddom was just like happening, and it was cool, and Kevin and Olivia were just, she was so hot and cool. I remember that I hosted it, I think 2 or 3 times, and I deliberately wore like a midriff sweater because I thought it was cool, and I accidentally lifted my hands up, and that became like an animated GIF online for like years that I was super embarrassed about. I'm like, why is your belly button out, Day? So yeah, it was really fun. It was like kind of being part of the cool kids, and I just love hosting and stuff and doing that stuff. I would never be like Olivia, you know. She did mud wrestling and all these crazy stuff, and it was so fun. So yeah, it was fun, and it kind of led to me being confident enough to do other hosting. Like I host the Lord of the Rings after show and like other things like that. So Rings of Power, right? Good show. Love elves.
I have a question, sir. Are you slightly ginger?
Yeah, I was more so when I was younger. It's slowly fading.
Congratulations.
But thank you.
You just got blessed by the king and queen of gingers. You're welcome.
You should have to do a photo with us.
Yeah, exactly. We should.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi ladies, I'm Alexis from Vegas, and first I wanted to say, have either of you read or seen Heated Rivalry yet? Because I have a question related to that, but I want to know if you even know what it is.
I've seen the hot guys who are in Heated Rivalry.
Yeah, I saw
I
the
definitely appreciate the aesthetics of that.
The 2 guys in the Golden Globes were hilarious, but Rob's 2 older kids, Calvin and Audrey, I walk into the TV room at the back of the house, and like I start to ask them something about the baby, and I'm like, okay, I just leave the room, and I'm like, what did I just see? Like, what are they watching? So
It's hockey people, right?
Yeah.
Doing it, it's a hockey show, but it's not really about hockey. It's about love, actually. And you were talking about budgets.
Uh-huh.
They had a very small budget, and they made it in Canada, which Supernatural was shot in Canada.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
And so now it's blowing up, and like you said, the 2 guys in the Golden Globes, Hudson and Connor, have blown up. But the question is actually, because you guys are both, you're talking about being gingers, or Rose is a major character in it, and she's a ginger, and she is an ally to the gay couple Shane and Ilya in the show. And I think if you guys were in the show, what character would you want to play? But you haven't read the books yet, and you haven't seen the show yet, so you don't really know what you'd want to play, but I'm just letting you know that we would love to see you in it.
Okay, and then we could potentially play Rose, or no, she's already cast.
Yeah, she's already cast.
Could I play a hockey player?
Oh, that's good.
I play like I'm just like a ninja hockey player where I can come in and just somehow I'm like go in between everyone's legs.
Got you.
Maybe I could do that.
I could see, you can do anything, Ruth.
I think it would hurt my knees though.
Yeah, I think sports is generally repulsive. I have no interest. I am apathetic to the max, and I don't want to yuck your yum, but I will be ignoring you if you talk about anything with the ball. So
Sports, though.
it's fun. It's not about the sport.
It's a puck, not a ball, so.
I would love to play a bad guy who gets persuaded. Okay, so I'm against them being together, and then I'm convinced, and then I just start having very graphic sex with a neighbor played by Viggo Mortensen. Okay? Thank you very much.
Oh dear, I like that somehow.
Hopefully he'll accept the part.
Hi. So my question is for Ruth. A little while ago, I saw a picture of you, and I'm just very interested in the context. It's a picture of you holding a hedgehog.
Oh yeah. It was I think it was up in Canada. I think it was in Calgary. I think that was the right convention. It's a long time ago now. It was a convention in Calgary. And yeah, they had a hedgehog, and you were allowed to hold it. And when you hold it, they kind of curl themselves up into a little ball. And then you could feed it a tiny insect, and I drew the line. I was like, I can't touch insects. I just can't.
What kind of insects did they bring with them?
They had like little maggoty things.
Oh, I would have fed him a maggot.
Well, you should have been there because I couldn't. I did hold the hedgehog and I felt so delicate, you know? It's got its prickliness, but it's so cute and it was really, I mean, I hope it was okay.
Just wait until Margaret's old enough. She's gonna want everything.
Yeah.
Anything that moves, and you're gonna say yes,
I know.
and you'll regret it.
I know.
Any animal you're gonna regret because it's the tipping point with the very, very delicate ball of sanity that you're balancing on your face, and then it'll just add that one extra thing you have to do every day to make sure it doesn't die. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Thank you for that question.
Thank you.
Let's side. What's up over there?
Hi. Sorry, this is for Felicia. Ruth, you gave me an amazing answer yesterday. This is for my wife. If you could play any other character in the supernatural universe, what would it be and why?
Oh wow. That's a really tough question. I mean, I would play the character who worked more. So I do like working.
You know, Misha, just take Misha's part.
Well, I was about to say I really like Misha's part. I like Cass. I get to be broody but fun.
A comfortable
innocent.
jacket all the time.
I know. You don't have to. I would never have to lose weight ever. Just be in that jacket and just.
That's what Misha thought too.
True. He was mistaken, right? Then it's like you're. No, I really loved. I would like to be. Wouldn't want to be one of the guys, but I would like to be with them more. Frankly, my dream would be just Charlie, but more of Charlie. Yeah, thank you. We'll just retcon that one day. Okay?
Thank you. And by the way, love you and Eureka too.
Thank you. Say hi to your wife for me. Thank you. Okay, good. Well, hi.
Hi. I'm a mom of 5 kids and 3 of them are gingers, so I
Well done!
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
But 3 are gingers, and so I love gingers. As I'm watching you guys interact, you have such a good relationship. But Charlie and Rowena did not. They really clashed.
They went on a road trip together.
We road tripped. I feel like we had some weird stuff happen behind the scenes.
So I just wonder if Charlie hadn't had her demise, and then you guys had to work together later to help save the world, how would that go?
Rowena would absolutely have recognised what Charlie's contribution could have been, and she would have utilised Charlie. She would have pretended to hate it and been sassy about it and horrible to her, but ultimately gotten you to help.
Yeah, I feel like I could have written an episode where we had to work together on something, and you basically made it so that I had to do morally gray things to get there. And then there was one final, probably the third, because that's just magic, the third time, I really would be in a territory that was uncomfortable, but I would have to do it for one of the guys. And so I would have to make a choice whether I was really going to betray who I was and do it your way or mine. And then I would find a really clever way to get around it. And you would respect me. Yeah, written. We got it. Put it in the jet, GBT, we got an episode.
I like that.
Don't do that. It's awful.
Just so you know, I don't know, you didn't ask this question, but Felicia and I did talk about filming our road trip. It was like lockdown.
We did, yeah.
We thought about maybe we should just go off and film something. We didn't know if that'd be really rude to the writers. We just went away and made our own content with Charlie and Rowena on the road trip. But we figured out you would drive.
I would drive.
I'm in the passenger seat with my feet up. And we've got like our cool box with like champagne and beer.
I had some mineral water.
Yeah. And electrolytes.
Okay, yeah.
And
mostly monster drinks for Charlie, let's be honest.
But we both of us were said to each other, what would the music be for the road trip? And Felicia and I looked at each other at the exact same time, at the exact same moment, and said, ABBA.
We did it. It was 100% the same exact moment. So
it was like, we'd never discussed it before, we were just like, ABBA.
Yeah, and that was Apocalypse Charlie, and I totally feel like that whole road trip would have really just raised her spirits a lot and got her back near to OG Charlie.
They would have come by Vegas.
We would have definitely gone by Vegas.
Definitely.
And I would have woken up and not remember what we did the night before.
Like The Hangover. That's what we could have called the episode. But like,
yeah. All right, well, it didn't happen. Next question.
Hi, I'm Savannah, and my question's for both of you.
Okay.
I've been a Girl Scout for 10 years now, and for some reason I decided to ask this question wherever I go.
Okay.
What are your guys' favorite Girl Scout cookies if you have one?
Samoa. And I understand that they renamed it Caramel Delight. It was always Samoa in my heart, okay?
So there's 2 bakers. The
Yeah.
baker that we have in Arizona, Little Brownies, is Samoa. And I believe in a few other states it is Caramel Delight.
Caramel Delight. But did they, like, genuine question, did they change it because the Samoan people were like, please don't name this cookie after me, because then I don't want to ever support Samoa anymore?
No.
Okay.
It's just the 2 different bakers have a little bit of a different kind of way they make it. So
Are they at war?
Sometimes.
It sounded to me like you said you were going to no longer support the country of Samoa. That is what it sounded like.
For the record, I'll always support the country of Samoa. And their right to demand that cookies named after them be faithful to their culture, okay? For the record.
I only discovered Girl Scout cookies in the last few years. It was Mike Barha's kids. I felt compelled to spend $45 on Girl Scout cookies, and I like the minty ones.
Oh yeah, the mints.
Yeah.
You gotta put them in the freezer.
Oh.
Put them in the freezer. Thank you, 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 thank you.
Yeah, it's like mint chocolate chip ice cream or something.
It just tastes so good.
Okay, I shall. Thank you for your question.
Thank you. Yeah, the peanut butter are trash. Next question.
Alright, I'm back. If there was literally an elephant in the room, would you say something about it? Or would you play into the joke about not addressing it?
I would tickle it. I'd like want to make friends with it and feed it, and it'd be the most important thing in the room. Like, I love elephants. Like my gift from Rob's daughter, Audrey, she's at art college, is she did a painting of a mummy elephant and a baby elephant, and it's in Margaret's bedroom. So I would just be obsessed with the elephant and want to touch its very soft trunk and feed it stuff. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't ignore an elephant. I mean, they're here, and they're probably as smart as we are. So, like, I'm not gonna just have them be the butt of a joke, even their butts are so cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're so big.
I love, when a baby elephant is born, all of the elephants just surround it and touch it with their trunks, so it has touch and is connected to them all by scent, and they're just amazing.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful animals.
Yeah.
Thank you for your question. Now, if it was a hedgehog, I'd ignore that. I'd ignore it. I'm sorry.
They're very small. They're easy to ignore.
They're very small and easy to ignore. Is there an animal you would not want to be near?
So in my old house in Los Feliz, I had 3 generations of skunks living somewhere, and I have nothing against skunks. I think they're amazing animals. One day, a baby skunk was confused, and it kind of they don't have good eyesight, and it ran into my little window in my door. Kind of bounced.
Oh no, little puppy!
Yeah, and it was the cutest little thing. But when you look at skunks really close, they are wild animals. They're not soft. They're kind of. And you're like, I wouldn't want to eat a whole one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're so cute, but I don't want to be sprayed by one.
No.
I don't want that.
You don't want to be near. It's not
wanna be
like
too close.
your dream to have a skunk. Like Flower in Bambi is like gross.
Yeah.
Wasn't that skunk's name Flower?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I like them.
That was
Just
a cute ass skunk though.
way over there.
Okay, I hear you. I'm like that with other people's children. Next!
Hello, my name is Maddie. I'm from California. And my question was if you had any advice for an aspiring actress in working in television.
Oh no.
You're very young. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay.
If I could go back and if I could have been in California at 19, I think you're off to a flying start for television.
Yeah.
You're in the right place. You really need to try and get a really decent agent, do some decent classes with some decent teachers, and act as much as you can in legitimate things. I just start. Really, it's how lucky you are to be young and know what you want to do, and then you're in the right location. You could do well. I feel like you could do well.
Yeah. No, I think it's really tough business, but if you're really young, like that's the key. It really is that's why you see so many people who are famous who are child actors. It takes that long to like break in. People know you, they call you in. You've worked with people before, they call you in. It really is about relationships and then being ready for opportunity. So you get so few opportunities, you need to make the most of all of them. So you have to be ready. You have to have trained. You need to kind of know who you are. You need to be confident enough to bring yourself wholly to a part and not be desperate to be hired, because it's a long-term game in a sense, right? You want people to know who you are and what you do well, so that they're like, oh, yeah, I saw that girl in a class, or I saw that girl in a short, or they had something that other people don't have. So like cultivate your differences, practice, be ready, and surround yourself with other creative people who are like-minded and you can connect with, because you never know where your friends might, at 19, like I moved to LA at 20, and I have so many very famous people who I came up with, who started their own, stuff, and sometimes they remember you, and sometimes they don't, but at least you kind of are part of a fabric of something. It's a community, in a way. A community that mostly cares about your looks, but hey, just concentrate on the art, because that's what you can control.
The good thing nowadays, I do think, is slightly different, is looks are important, but it's more important to be interesting than just generically pretty, right?
It's true nowadays, I think, especially, yeah.
So it gives you a bit of scope, to lean into whatever your quirks might be that set you apart. Do you have a supportive family?
I really do. I'm going to school right now for film and television production, and my parents have been just amazing throughout.
Oh, that's amazing.
Honestly, just keep going home and filling yourself up with normalcy. Keep your feet on the ground. That's such a Scottish thing to say, but really, I think that if you can keep your feet on the ground and that kind of authenticity, apparently the vibration of authenticity is higher than love.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
It's just that, you can stay true to who you are and carry a bit of that with you forwards through all the ups and downs. I think that can really help.
Yeah.
You enjoy it more as well.
Yeah, just don't devalue yourself because they don't find value in you. Because you're going to get rejected so many times, but you can't take them as true.
If you're lucky, you get rejected. If you're unlucky, you don't even get in the room to get rejected.
It's true. Or if you're unlucky, you get famous on your first audition. And then the bar is so high, and then you're nothing but disappointed, because nothing's really that easy. And if it becomes so easy, it's a tough business. But if you believe in yourself and know that you have value regardless, I think that's, that's what you have to keep in your heart. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good luck. Wait, you'll see. She'll be interviewing in a couple of years' time, and she'll be like, one time at the Supernatural convention, these two older actresses.
These old ladies.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline. I wrote my master's thesis on how mythology affects a culture. And while I write about a lot of different cultures, Irish and Scottish are like my favorites. And so I was just wondering if you guys have a specific favorite mythological creature.
We were talking with Maureen and Marcel earlier. I was saying Kelpie, and I couldn't think of the word that began with an S that also means Kelpie. That's to do with the man, it's like a half man, half horse that comes out of the sea. Centaur. There we go. I want to say that. Yeah, that's my answer.
Those are good. Half people. You really like the half people hybrid thing.
The thing I love about Scottish mythology is all based on nature.
Yeah.
So it's like literally the white horses in the sea, and of course we turned that into a real thing. And my favourite thing about Scottish mythology is that before Christianity and everything else, when you would die, your spirit would go down into the earth and under the ground back to where you were born, and that's where your spirit would reside. And I just love that concept. Imagine if rather than like spirituality is something up here, imagine if spirituality is something down here that you are living on top of. There's something about that I just think is really cool. And that's what the song, you take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore you. That's Bonnie Prince Charlie singing to his probable male lover. You get the boat, you go over the sea, you take the high road and I'll take the low road. I'm going to die, and I'll meet you on the bonny banks of Loch Lomond where he was born. So my spirit will meet you back there because I'm going to die. but I love you and you should go across the water. Sorry. Okay.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Somebody should make a film about that.
Yeah. Sounds like a good, like the hockey thing.
Exactly. It's like
I have many favorite mythological creatures, but I put them in my book that's coming out in March 17th. The Last Daughter of Sparta is a graphic novel I wrote for the last 5 years. It's finally coming out. It's set in ancient Greece. Yeah, and I'm really excited. I put my 3 favorite monsters in there, and I don't want to spoil it, but you will see it and know it's really, really close to my heart. If you guys can give it a pre-order or pick it up when it's out in March, Last Daughter of Sparta. It's gotten some really good reviews. I just got like a feature on 2 very prominent literary things and lots of wonderful quotes. But I love mythology. I love all kinds of mythology, and I dedicated my book to my daughter Calliope, who is named after the muse of epic poetry and song. So, yeah, you'll have to see, because I don't want to spoil it, because I just love all of mythology. So thank you. Thanks for asking.
possibly the greatest answer I've ever heard to a question.
I did not plan her in the audience. I was
Yes, you did.
I'll give you your $20 later.
So, tell us again the date that the book is available.
March 17th is when it comes out. It's also releasing in the UK. And I'll be doing a book tour. So I think I'm going to find out some of those dates in a couple weeks. So.
And how do you pre-order it? Like, where do you pre-order it?
You can go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble or booklist.org is where I buy a lot of my books. I'm trying to make the bestseller list, but graphic novels are, I guess, dominated by children's graphic novels, which are listed with adult on the New York Times bestseller list. So it's Dog Man, like 1 through 20. So adults find it very hard to crack in, and I'm hoping,
they should have a different list for that.
They should, right? For kids versus adults?
Yeah.
I know. This one is like appropriate for I don't know, it has a little bit of a love thing going on, so 12 and up, I would think. But it's very feminist, it has a lot of anger, but it also is inspired by a lot of you guys coming up to me, and it's about, being able to live as who you are in the world, and I think it's a really wonderful. I put a lot of myself in it, and I really hope you pick it up. So thank you.
You're so clever. That's amazing.
Yeah.
The name, one more time?
The Last Daughter of Sparta.
Sparta! You can't forget Sparta. That's what's his name?
300.
This is Sparta.
That guy has
the last daughter of Sparta.
He had such good pecs.
It was all eyeshadow.
It's all shadow. I think it's all like bronzer. And it's okay. Listen, I bronze my nose, he can bronze his pecs.
Hi, sorry, incredibly nervous. My name's Rose, I'm from San Diego, California. Sorry.
It's okay. I was in jury duty the other day and I was waiting for my name to be called and I couldn't even say yes when they called me. I was like...
I was just wondering, what was your favorite restaurant in the conventions, one of the cities you've been to? Your favorite restaurant when you've been abroad?
Oh my God, good question.
I was thinking about this the other day. It's one of my favorite restaurants. It's where we had our first ever proper conversation. It was Cafe Medina.
I love it.
Vancouver. And
one of my faves.
Yeah, you get lavender lattes. And it was the first time I ever tried a lavender latte. So I recommend Cafe Medina.
Cafe Medina is one of the tops.
Yeah, I was thinking I had this whole conversation in my head with you because at that point you knew Charlie was going to die in the script, but you were maybe filming it and your dog wasn't well or had just passed away.
Yeah, it was bad. It was
you were pretty I'm a curmudgeon, you said, and I was like, no, I feel like you're just having a hard time.
It was a hard time.
It was a hard time, and then seeing all the backlash and how supportive everyone is about you coming back and see you come back, and then you had your daughter.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
See you blossom again. I had this whole conversation in my head. So.
All from Cafe Medina.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I mean, I travel and live for food, so I can tell you something. Dishoom in London is one of my favorite
I went there. It's so
Is
good.
it not the best?
So good. It's so good.
Oh my God.
Indian food is beautiful.
Indian food, if you're ever in London, go there. It's not even that expensive. It's just the best food I've ever had. There was a restaurant in Crete that I went to that only used stuff that was on the island, and they literally were like, this is a cheese that was made next door, you know, like down the street at a farm. This is a bean that we just rediscovered, that we cultivated. And it wasn't even fancy. Again, like I don't like really super fancy restaurants. You know, like again,
Like $1,500 a head.
No, my poop can't be that expensive, but I remember all the sticky rice and mango I had from just carts in Thailand.
Sticky rice is so
Yeah, it's so good. I just ate, and I was like, why are you eating this?
All Time makes great sticky rice. All Time is my favorite restaurant in my local area.
Oh, sticky rice is so good.
So good.
Oh my
Sticky
god.
rice.
Anyway,
It sticks to your intestines as you're eating it. You can feel it clog your pores. So good.
so good. So those are the ones that come to mind. Ad Hoc in Napa is my birthday restaurant. I've been there like 4 or 5 times. It's like owned by French Laundry, but it's only like $50 a person.
You could get your flight there. $200 off your
That's
little
right.
flight.
See? Anyway. Like I could go on for a year, but I'm not going to. Oh my god. Anyway. Bye. Next question.
Hey there, I'm Kat. I'm also from San Diego.
A lot of San Diego here.
Yeah.
In the house.
My question came up when you guys mentioned ABBA. If they were to remake Muriel's Wedding and you two were starring in it, which one of you would play Muriel? And which would play the best friend?
Really?
I think you're Muriel.
Okay.
No? Am I Muriel?
I think they're both really good parts.
They're really good parts. I would probably let you do the ones with more words.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one of us has to sing?
They both sing.
Both sing.
Okay.
Well, we can sing.
Remember,
do that.
one of them ends up in a wheelchair, handicapped. So.
Oh, well, yeah, I wouldn't want to take a part from a person who is genuinely in a wheelchair. Like, for real, you know, like...
The actress that played her wasn't really...
I know, but nowadays...
Yeah.
Can we do that anymore? I don't think we
She was fine
can.
in the beginning of the movie, and then she had a weird thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I get voiceover auditions now for some people, and it's supposed to be a specific islander, and I was like, I don't want to... No, I'm not going to audition for that. That's not me.
What's the famous line from Muriel's Wedding?
Oh, yeah, that was... What was that? The quote, the best quote.
Truth, Muriel? No. Do you remember Muriel's Wedding, that great movie?
I didn't know she was married.
Okay. Why do you have that weird color on your mic? Did you request that? Gross.
Yes. I said,
Special.
if I don't have a flaming red mic, I'm not taking the stage.
That's what I said.
Every time I have a mic, it has to match the hair color of the people in the panel. See?
Wow.
I'll get my coat.
That's
literally.
right. Okay, well, this could be the three-headed three-person redhead.
Oh my gosh, what a delight. It's not really a panel with Felicia on it unless I get some measure of grief.
I know, I'm so mean to you.
But
what is it about you that I hate?
Probably just my personality. And
That's really
that's what it is.
I love you.
Felicia Day